So we are at the start of segment 4. It is Memorial Day weekend, and picking up where we left off last time, which was coming down from that part of the trail right there. Pete's not with us this time. He got a girlfriend and spends all his time with her now, which is fine. We've got Kent here. Say hello. And better than that,
Spork.
Spork, come here.
What?
Oh yeah, we've got Spork. Hey puppy, come here. Come here. You're gonna try to hike, aren't you? Yeah. Spork, are you excited?
Spork. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We going hiking? We going hiking? Hey, we going hiking?
You're so cute. One more thing is that the fine folks at Sawyer sent us a few things to test out since they're currently sponsoring Backpacker Radio. So we're just going to use the insect repellent. It's the picaridin. Picaridin? How do you say that word? Picaridin. We're going to spare ourselves with that because I feel my legs are already getting bit. I feel like the back of the can said somewhere avoid contact with clothes and eyes.
Really?
Let's see. Causes moderate eye irritation. Avoid contact with eyes or clothing.
So where are we supposed to spray it?
On your body. This one's the body one. The other one's the clothing one.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. What's gonna happen?
Hopefully it doesn't die with clothes.
Alright, well, I sprayed it on my body.
Wow. Aspen's beautiful.
So, because it was Memorial Day weekend, there's loads of traffic getting up here. So we thought we'd be hiking by 6 at the latest. We didn't leave the parking lot until 6:45, but I think the first 8-ish miles, 7 or 8 miles of the start of segment 4 are uphill. So we're just gonna night hike the first 8.9 miles of segment 4. And then at the top, there's meant to be a river that has a good camp spot. So we'll be night hiking a bit, shocker, to this spot, and then we're gonna camp there. This is the ultralight way to give your dog water. Is he just licking your mouth the whole time?
No, as it falls out. Good boy. Hey, that's it? Come on, drink the rest. All right. Hike National Forest.
Ooh, Lost Creek Wilderness. Cool. Oh, is that a trail register? No, it's just a permit form. Less exciting. So on Gut Hooks there is a water source marked at 43.2. But just so you can see, this is it. It's not flowing. There's some water in it, but there's no flow. So I wouldn't really refill here.
But when I think I told you when he was about like, I don't know, 4 years old, kind of just felt like
21, and the sky is turning pink. It's really pretty. It's hard to see though, 'cause the phone keeps changing the brightness.
beautiful.
But we stopped at this trail detour It's gonna go uphill again because we have put on our headlamps finally. Spork's got his on, and we only got a bit of the uphill left before we reach the top of this climb. We've got a, can't look at the camera otherwise I shine my light on it. We've got another mile left and then we're done with this stupid climb. And then we're gonna go downhill for 2 miles and then we'll be at where we're camping. And I can't remember what mile it is, but we'll get there. All right, I believe we're at the top of the climb. So we've hit the water and we've also hit snow. Who knew? So this is fun and unexpected. We had heard that segments 4 and 5 were completely free of snow. Turns out that's not true. Spork, when you pull me like that, you're pulling me off the freaking snow. And that's it. Snow's over. All right, that was really scary, huh? So we're about 1.5 miles from where we're gonna camp. I looked up on the map. It's mile 49.4. And there's a creek there, and we're just going downhill now. So we're cruising this part, which is really nice. Except the only downside about the downhill is that I'm starting to feel that it's cold out, and I'm in a tank top and shorts. And my puffies in my backpack, but I don't feel like stopping to take it out because we're gonna get there soon enough anyway. But if anything, it's just making us want to go a little faster. So yeah, just a mile and a half left tonight. I doubt you can see it, but there's this huge meadow here. We can barely see it in the dark, but it's really pretty. Got a full moon tonight, some stars out, and we're less than a half mile from camp. So we're probably gonna camp somewhere, either in this meadow. Yeah, you know what? The river probably goes through this meadow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Got my tent set up for the first time since the PCT. There's a river down there that you can't see. Spork's just licking some dog food off the floor. Dinner time, and we are having watery pasta sides. And we got little Spork here. He was crying for a bit because he was cold, but then we put him in the sleeping bag, and now he's good. Aren't you, Spork? He's like, I don't want to talk to you. This is the best part of hiking with a dog. He has kept me warm all night, and it has been so nice. Good morning, Spork. You done sleeping? Guess the ground frosted over last night, so that's something. It's cold. So we had been a bit over ambitious this morning. We thought we'd be up and out of the tent and hiking by 5:30, but then it was cold. So now it's 7:15ish. Got the tent laid out to defrost a bit for a minute. My trekking pole's laid out. Just in a patch of sun trying to fix this. There's obviously a bunch of people here for the weekend because it's Memorial Day, which was nice last night because as we were coming down from the meadow over there, we saw headlamps over here and we're like, oh, that's crazy that hikers are up right now. It's almost 10:30. And then we heard someone yell, we've got a beer for you once you get here. So that was pretty rad. We got greeted with a beer once we arrived, and stayed up and chatted with them a bit last night, which was nice. And we're not really sure what the plan is today. Segment 4 will probably finish by lunch. and then we're going to start segment 5, and we're thinking we can finish that by the time we stop tonight. Not really sold on the idea in case we find like a nice spot beforehand. Neither of us are in a particularly huge rush to get too far, but it would be nice if we could get both done today. Let's work. So this is the other fun part about hiking with a dog, is that sometimes they get tired, and then you put them on your pack. Right, Spork? Spork, are you just freeloading right now? You know these miles don't count for you, right? You're gonna have to go back and remake them. Huh?
Switching back. Gonna get me asphalt?
No, I'm trying to get Spork in it. It's a video. Here we go. We're almost at the end of segment 4. Just finishing this uphill we just came down. And Kenosha Pass is in 14 miles, which is the end of segment 5. Yeah. So this is the end of segment 4, right over here. Got some other hikers.